Hi everybody, this is Theorl. You can find me on the Marvel Champions Discord and the rule discussion, or doing the Card Text podcast with Bob and Scott, where we often talk about various rules and interesting things with that. Or here on YouTube with my playthrough videos and some other videos that I'm hoping to do a little bit. Various other things. So, I've been continuing my playthrough series, my kind of progression playthrough that I started way back when, and I've been on hiatus for a while, but I'm back to it, playing through the Mojo Scenarios. Today we have Spiral, and playing it with the last 4 X-Men that were released, so Rogue, Gambit, Wolverine, and Storm. Today we're going up against Spiral with Gambit. And for this Gambit deck, I tried to build something of an alter ego Gambit deck that can just stick in alter ego all game long. Not necessarily all game long, but until we're ready to flip to hero form and just destroy stuff. So that's the idea behind this deck. So we've got Breaking and Entering, because that's our basic fort that we can use even when we're in alter ego to supplement our Creel Charmer. For allies, we took Dazzler for some extra confused statuses, Blindfold for extra deck stacking, and Marvel Girl. And then we've got Professor X for more extra confused statuses, and Forge to pull in our X-Men locations, which includes Cerebro, so we can find more mutants, Danger Room, so we can give them trainings, Mission Trainings, so that we can give them trainings, and X-Mansion, so we can heal them up and keep them out forever. Especially the psionic ones that let us use Cerebro to search our deck. It's great. We've got some beat cops because they let us thwart from alter ego. Then we've got a command team so that when our allies defeat side schemes, we can deal damage. Of course, that's not going to count for search for Spiral, but hopefully we'll get some other side schemes and we can use command team to get some damage, especially if we get some minions. Beat cops can also help us deal with minions because that's what they do. And then for resources, we've got Sense of Justice and X-Gene, which will let us play Creel Charmer for free and help us with Breaking and Entering. And then when we go hero form, we can use X-Gene to get our get more use out of our attack events. And then finally we have counterintelligence, because that's another way that we can keep everything under control. Alright. So let's see how this goes. See if we can manage to stay alter ego and do everything we want to do. Alright. So we've got Professor X, which is great, Dazzler, which is the same as Professor X, but more expensive. I think I might want to keep one of these beat cops and just discard everything else. If I get a double resource, I can play both of them. So let's do that. No double resource. But I did get a Creel Charmer. But Professor X already lets me confuse Spiral, so I don't think I need to do it twice. Just be sad, I guess. That'll be my plan, to be sad. Oh, I can't play Creel Charmer anyways, I don't have a double resource. Ah. I can give him Mission Training, which does me no good. I guess I can hold a couple cards, so I'll hold Beat Cop and Creel Charmer. 3 to play him, and then if I can get a double resource next turn, I can play both of these cards. Right? Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Professor X confuses Spiral. Oh, sorry, I didn't do this. We get a random show environment, which is Game of Mojo. Oh, that's, hold on, I had one more card. Hey! There's a double resource. Cool. Okay, we played Professor X. He's going to go ahead and he confused Spiral. He's going to thwart for 3. And now we have Mojo Files. That's annoying. That goes on the bottom of the deck. Doesn't shuffle in. Don't shuffle that in if you're playing this. We'll go ahead. Stop, stop. Stop, mouse. I don't want you to do that. 1, 2, 3 for this beat cop, even though I could have played Corel Charmer, which would have cleared it, but it's not super important. Okay, I could either let her scheme or surge. I guess I will let her scheme. So that removes 1, and this beat cop removes 1. So the problem with her scheming, of course, is that I can't thwart it, but I'll be able to thwart it before long, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. Well, at least with only 1 card. That's fine. Okay, 1 threat. She's confused, so she doesn't activate, but she does get advance and schemes for 1, 2, 3. And I am stunned, which stinks because that's going to make it a lot harder for me to do anything on the turn when I flip. Professor X gets discarded because it's the end of the round. So Thieves Guild is kind of handy here, but I guess I need Rogue quite a lot. Beat Cop is going to remove 1, and oh good, she's cornered. That means that we can thwart her. Then this goes back in and gets shuffled. So I can thwart the main scheme at this point. I could go hero form and just let her attack me, especially if I play Rogue. Ooh, I'm going to do that. Okay, we're going to thwart for 3, and she's going to get a 3 boost, which is great. That's awesome. We're going to flip to hero form. We're going to get a single charge counter, and then Rogue only costs 3. So I get to decide what I want. Let's give her mission training, because that'll help. Well, I don't know. No, we're going to play Thieves Guild, I think, which I could have played before. That means I could have played this first. And hey, if I had been lucky enough to get a thing, I would have gotten a draw card. Okay, cool. So that's everything. I'm still stunned. 5-card hand. 1 threat. Spiral attacks me. Rogue defends. Oops. She takes 6 damage, which knocks off her tough status. I get a single encounter card. She gets a counter. It's advance again. My goodness, Spiral. 5. Ouch. Alright. On the plus side, you can play Blindfold. Now I just have to figure out. It really stinks that I got like 3 cards. I got 3 confused cards on the first turn. It makes it actually quite difficult to do confusing. I get a counter. That'll help later. I think the question is, do I clear the stun status or do I thwart? Well, Blindfold's going to give me a peek at the deck. I'm thinking Blindfold and X-Gene. But I could do Blindfold and Forge. It's an option. That would let me thwart for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That knocks this all the way down to 3. And I'll know what her boost is going to look like. So I don't need to use my power. It might be nice not to be stunned later when I decide I do finally want to go hero form. On the other hand, I could try and thwart a little more. It's a tough choice, really. It's a tough choice. I don't like being stunned, but it's not really that detrimental to me. I think I'm going to just flip and thwart with myself. So let's see what I thwart for. I can play Blindfold. Oh, yeah. So because of that, I'm not going to play Forge. That's fine. Look at the top 5 cards. Now I get to discard one of these. Let's get rid of Guild Business, because I do not want to see that. These two cards are beneficial. So, don't need to worry about those. Under Fire gives me a triple boost. Looks like, okay, so if we stack it like this, we get Fetch Quest. She gets a 0 boost. That all seems fine. Then I'm going to clear 3 threat. Blindfold is going to clear 2 threat. Beat Cop is going to clear 1 threat, and I did that last so that Thieves Guild can clear 1 threat and I can draw a card. Ooh, Creole Charmer. I can confuse her. Then I'll also get the Bandolier of Stakes. Do I want a Bandolier of Stakes? I don't really. I'm just going to hold it. I'll confuse her next turn. It'll be fine. I don't mind if she flips at this moment. I think that's fine. Six. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, great. That looks awesome. 1 threat, she schemes. It's for 2. I get an encounter card. It is Fetch Quest. And it surges into Master Plan. Oh. I did not take that into account. So that's a shame. I should have thought of that. This Beat Cup should have 2 counters on him. Okay. So everything's kind of a shame here. I have a bunch of double resources that I can't particularly use. We're gonna Creole Charmer, the main scheme. Sorry, Spiral flipped. She's confused. She can't be stunned, but she can be confused, so that's nice. We have a lot of threat to go through. So I'm going to play Cerebro. Cerebro lets me search for an ally, which I don't have. Okay, hold on. I didn't have an ally left in my deck. That makes that not what I'm going to do. I still would like to kind of... who cares? Who needs Cerebro? I want Marvel Girl. Alright, we can thwart 6 with them. I mean, that seems pretty good. Let's do that. That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. And then I'm going to thwart. Okay, I get to choose between getting a vampire or whatever this card is. I almost would rather the vampire. I have like 3 damage right here. That seems fine. I can deal with a vampire. Minions aren't that bad. That means I thwart for 0 though. That's annoying. I clear search for Spiral. When this removes the last threat, I get to draw a card. Oh, it's Sense of Justice. Actually would be useful, but let's play Command Team. And Beat Cop will remove 1 threat. Oh, I did do this. We're back to 7 card hands. That's great. Let's hope this is cornered. Thwarting is not going to be a problem. 1 threat. Nothing else happens. She does not scheme because she's confused. Oh, sorry. I get a single encounter card. It's a vampire. Alright. So this looks like a pretty straightforward breaking and entering. Okay, to switch us to Mojo Runner. And then breaking and entering again to corner her. I didn't thwart this, right? I did. I totally thwarted this when I wasn't allowed. And that's how I got my confused status. I did finish thwarting this though, so I could have done that differently. Yeah, I mean, stuff would have happened differently, but I'm not going to rewind, but I am going to go ahead and give her back her threat, because I didn't clear that correctly. My bad. I think Marvel Whirl is going to do a damage to him and remove 2 threat from there. Two threat from the main scheme. I'm not confident about that at all. Rogue's going to do 2 damage there. Oh yeah, 2 threat from the main scheme. Totally. Beat Cop is going to remove 1 threat from the main scheme, and then I am going to thwart for 2. And then Thieves Guild thwarts for 1, and I get to draw a card. So for 2, I'll play Counterintelligence, which means I can pretty well hold things on that side. Seven. I might flip hero form here because I have natural agility. That's going to help. That means I can defend really well. I could take a bit of damage from this vampire. I don't know if I want to take damage from the vampire though. I just feel like it might be beneficial to let her attack me. I don't know, because it gets me more counters, and counters will be helpful. I think we're going to do that. I do have to win the game at some point. Although, you know, getting all of my cards there. Alright. She attacks me. I defend this with my natural agility. Oh, I already knew she was only going to hit me for 2. That's fine. This guy hits me for 2. Single encounter card. Show must go on. Okay, I have to take a Mojo Runner card. Now that's interesting, because I could take Asteroid M. If I wanted to. Do I want to take Asteroid M, or would I rather just take somebody like not Blob? Let's say not Magneto, because he's also powerful. But I could take somebody. Yeah, I could just take somebody. The advantage of Asteroid M is that I can in better shape. Right. Now, I didn't realize that because I'm stunned, that makes me being in hero form pretty useless. She's at 1 counter. 2 for X-Mansion. X-Mansion can heal either of them, really. Let's see. Rogue, I guess. Especially now that my deck's reshuffled. Rogue can punch him for 2. Marvel Girl will punch him for... Oh. First Marvel Girl punches him for 1, whichever. She removes 2 threat. Beat Cop removes 1 threat. We'll do it from Ming. Maybe. We'll do it from this side game. This dude's stuff. That's the thing that happens. Alright. 1 threat. Spiral Schemes for 5. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that to 2. Because she's back to escaped. And then Avalanche Schemes for 1. Single encounter card. It's a goblin which surges into a dragon. Everything's tough. Which would be helpful for me if I were going to ever draw tough. Or an ally, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to need to do this. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to thwart for 3, and then she's going to get a 2 boost. I'm going to go ahead and thwart Fetch Quest for 3, because then Thieves Guild can thwart it for 1. When defeated, I get to search my deck for a card and play that card for free. So that's helpful. How about Dazzler? She's good to play for free. I don't think I have any other like super strong build cards I want. Okay, so we're gonna play Dazzler for free. She confuses Spiral, which is handy. I didn't beat it with my ally to get Command Center. X-Mansion can heal Rogue. Oh, let's just pretend that I played that first, because that was not exactly a surprise. So she has mission training, which is cool. So here's the thing. I could roll a flush this dragon. He takes double damage from energy resources. I can't, because I'm stunned. Ugh. Okay, I could hold this, and then I can roll a flush the dragon. That's going to kill the dragon quite effectively. That goblin's going to be tough. I'm going to ping off Avalanche's tough. Dazzler's going to go ahead and thwart this. Let's say I did that first, because I knew that was a possibility. Rogue pings off Avalanche's tough. And I think I'm going to go ahead and burn my Beat Cop to kill Avalanche. hold Royal Flush. We can play it next turn. One threat. She's no longer confused. One, two, three. And we get a werewolf pack. Oh wait, a werewolf pack? Oh, it's either that or the Kraken. I don't know, I could kill the Kraken. More easily than the werewolf pack? Werewolf pack's gonna kill my allies. I do not want to lose an ally, so how about Kraken instead? Thank you. That did reduce the Thor I was supposed to move. I don't know. Sorry. That's a cheat right there. I thought this was vampire. I don't know why I thought it was a vampire. It's a werewolf pack. Ugh. Stupid werewolf pack. Whatever. I didn't realize it was a werewolf pack. Alright, expansion heals Dazzler. I have to flip to hero form so I can clear my stupid stun status. I'm gonna lose this game. Ah. Three for that. Spending 3 counters. Getting 2 counters back, and another one because I'm in hero form now. Dazzler. Oh. Dazzler punched the dragon. Taking retaliate but no consequential. So this does 3 doubled is 6. 3 doubled is 12. He's dead. I take 1 consequential. And then it'll do 3 damage to the werewolf pack. How about? I defeated the dragon. Everybody draws 4 cards, where everybody is just me. Okay. That feels like a thing. I think I'm not gonna play the beat cop. I'm gonna play blindfold. Let's kill that cultist. Not interested in having him show up. She is on her escaped side. Is she gonna still be on her escape side? She may not be. I don't want a minion, so yeah, we'll do that. Double boost. Ah, she's scheming. She may be attacking me though. So I really want to single boost. Let's do that way. Oh, that's true. She may not be attacking me. I can just block with blindfold. Blindfold can remove 2 threat, which I can't use usefully. Alright, we're going to do breaking and entering. Thanks, game. That's helpful. Ah, crap, I didn't even need double resource to that. Okay, on second thought, I'll spend my guild armor on that with sense of justice. It wasn't an alter ego. And then I can do 1, 2, 3 to play a beat cup. Beat cup can remove 1 threat. And blindfold can remove the remaining 2 threat. And I can get cornered finally. So she'll attack me. Yay! That's, I guess, a thing that I wanted. Great. Alrighty. 1 threat. She attacks me. Blindfold defends. I take 2 indirect damage on Dazzler, I guess. Alright. I take 4 damage from these stupid flippin' minions. I get a single encounter card. It's mana drain. I choose Fist. No fists. Awesome. Yep, that worked out. I don't know why this has moved over that far. When did that happen? I don't know. I must have gotten myself confused. Oh yeah, I need fist resource to kill that guy. I don't have one. Awesome, I get a counter. Yeah, sure. Let's see, we're gonna Creel Charmer to Nail Spiral. It's only gonna cost me 1 resource. Royal Flush is going to cost me 3 resources. No, it only cost me 2 resources because X Gene. Royal Flush. I'm going to spend 2 counters, gain 1. I deal 2 damage to him, which defeats Rogue, and then I deal 2 damage to him and 2 damage to him, which defeats him, finally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I gave myself my +1 hand size. Definitely gonna flip to alter ego. Gotta figure this stuff out. She attacked me. She should be on 1 counter. Danger Room heals Dazzler for 1. She thwarts the main scheme for 3. Two for breaking and entering. Thwarts the main scheme for 3. I use my power to look at these top 2 cards. That's fine, I guess I'll get a troll. Thwart it for 1. Thieves Guild thwarts this for 1. Then, oh sorry, I exhausted the wrong thing. Creel Charmer thwarts this for 3 and confuses her. Beat Cup can thwart that for 1. Get us in striking range. Counter card. Hey, a charged card. I can finally kill that stupid goblin. One threat. She's confused, so nothing happens. He adds 2, and I get a card. Cool. That's easy. Sense of Justice plus Professor X. You're not going to do me any good here. For Cruel Charmer, confuse her. I don't really want to thwart this right now, so that's fine. Flipped arrow form. Oh, sorry, before I flipped hero form. X-Mansion definitely wants to heal Dazzler. I forgot to consequential her last turn. She's gonna punch this troll. Oh, he's got toughness. So she's gonna punch the troll, knocking off its tough status. Yep, it's all fine. Hold on, she's confused, so she won't scheme, but she will attack me. Yeah, but I gotta kill this stupid goblin, so I need to flip. Alright, we flip, we get a counter. I can't play royal flush, so this guy's just gonna have to be able to punch me, I guess. We're gonna charge the card. I'll just go ahead and spend 3 counters. So it has overkill. It does 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll go ahead and play my staff. I have a 6-card hand. A Cruel Charmer again, which I don't need now. 1 threat. She attacks me. Dazzler defends. Takes 4 damage and is defeated. This guy attacks me, I have to defend that actually. Oh, don't take it in my hand. Caught off guard. That card's never useful. I don't deal myself an extra card. Just because it only discarded a card doesn't mean I have to deal myself an extra. Alright, oh, she escaped. Because of course she did. Really? Really? Not one attack card. Well, I got flipped alter ego. I need to recover. X-Mansion, heal me please. 1, 2, 3. For a second beat cop. First beat cop. Knocks 1 throw off here. We swap over to the Mojo files. Move 1 threat. Marvel Girl gets mission training. Actually, you know what? He doesn't have a counter yet, because Marvel Girl can thwart that for 3. Swapping us to Mojo Runner. Darn it. Alright. Oh, I should have 3 counters. 1 threat. She's confused. He schemes for 0. I get a single encounter card. It's erratic teleportation. If she's on her escape side, I can spend a mental to look at that card, which I don't want to do. It surges. Shadow of the past! She's tough, because she's tough. Why? Do I keep getting so many minions? I guess I have a lot of minions in this particular encounter. And I ditched my thing! Alright, well, Royal Flush can do a number on these things. So that's not a bad idea. I super need to recover. Expansion can heal me too. Rogue only costs 1 in Alter Ego, so I'll just go ahead and pay 1 for Rogue. She has a tough status, and mission ready. She is still escaped, by the way. Marble Girl is going to go ahead and punch Belladonna. Remove 2 threat from this, and corner her. Is that what I want to do? Do I want to corner her right now? Not sure I do. I can corner her next turn. I might go ahead and need to thwart this. Flip hero form, gain a counter. X Gene plus these 2 cards plays a Royal Flush, which I spent 3 counters on. Add 1, and I go 3, 3, 3. Defeating him lets me put an ally from my discard pile into play, such as Professor X. After he enters play, I can confuse the villain. I choose to do so. I'm just noting I could, instead of confusing her, because natural agility is not going to be useful if she's confused. Instead of confusing her, I could ready Marble Girl. Marble Girl can punch Belladonna and remove 2 threat, and that will corner Spiral. And then I can Gambit Staff her to death, so I don't need to do anything there. Professor X can thwart the main scheme. And Rogue can punch Spiral. I'm in pretty good shape. I draw to my hand size, which is 5. Professor X doesn't actually have any damage on him because he's tough. Oh, I can't natural agility. I didn't want a natural agility, sorry. That's really unfortunate. Alright. Because I want to block her with Professor X. And I could defend Belladonna, but I'm just going to kill her with my staff. Alright. 1 threat. Spiral attacks me, Professor X defends, and takes 4 damage. Belladonna attacks me as an interrupt. That is an interrupt, right? Yep. As an interrupt, I kill her. I get a single encounter card. Each assassin minion attacks you. If there are none in play, search for an assassin minion like this one. put it into play engaged with you. She has 1 counter. I take 2 damage. Alrighty, that's fine. I really wish I had card draw, but I do not. Beat cups, keep building up counters. Punch this dude. I also build up a counter. I think this is fine. Rogue's gonna punch Spiral. Spiral immediately attacks each player. Marvel Girl defends it and takes all the damage. She goes up 2 counters and she has 17 hit points left. Now she's going to flip, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I think I'm going to go alter ego again, rather than let her punch me. Actually, before I go alter ego, I'll go ahead and use acceleration to play Breaking and Entering, because why not? That would be why not. Okay, oops. Now I'll go alter ego. I'll use expansion to heal myself. Discard a few cards. Yeah, that seems fine. Keep a double resource. I don't know. Do I need double resource? Yeah, I don't think I need double resource. I feel like I didn't need. I feel like I have not used my double resources at all this game. 6 card hand. 1 threat and Spiral Schemes, and I get an acceleration token. Alright, Spiral Scheme 4. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, when I flip her back over, she's going to attack me again. So I want to be ready for that. Single encounter card. It's Pyro. Alright, he's easy. I'm going to recover. Rogue's going to thwart that. Switches over to the Mojo files. The more I do this, the less I want to. Alright, she's cornered. She immediately attacks me. For 3 plus a boost. Ow! Heal myself 1. One, 2. 3 for blindfold. Okay, cool. I'll give her a 0 boost. I'll discard Toad because I really don't want to see Toad. No, I'll discard Exhaustion. It's even worse than Toad. We'll leave Toad on top. Vandal's Stakes. Mana Drain will be my encounter card, and Assault will be her boost. I can kill this guy with my Beat Cop. This Beat Cop can go ahead and thwart for 1. Since she's already activating anyways, I can't play charge card. She should have mission training. Since I can't play charge card, no point in flipping alt hero form. Just letter scheme. Okay, I knew I was going to do that. That's my encounter card. Sure, I'll take a vanilla stakes. Six cards. Alright. I have a solid 16 damage, so she's dead. This goes up by 2. She schemes for 2. I get an encounter card. First encounter card is mana drain. Oh, right. That'll have to be mental. Ow. Not particularly what I wanted to see. And Bandolier of Stakes, I will not take. Don't need a Bandolier of Stakes. I get Toad, he's going to steal an upgrade from me, which will be... mission training. I flip Terraform. I gain a counter. He doesn't have protection or anything. I punch her. 1, 2, 3, Royal Flush. I spend 3 counters. I gain 1 counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. I play charged card. I spend 3 more counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's dead. Yay! Yay! That was tough. That was tough. Actually, let's just pretend like I punched him for 2, and then I overkill him with my charged card. That gets me this card back. As of a beat cup. There we go. Victory. Oh, not the easiest victory. I don't think this deck is quite the best. It's just it can't deal with minions. This deck really struggles against minions. It would do much better against crime. I'd have crushed crime, but sci-fi and whatever you call it, horror. It's a lot of minions. It's a lot of minions to deal with. But it's okay. We're fine. We survived. We win. We're happy. Alright. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. I feel like I probably did. I probably made some mistakes. But you can let me know. And I'll see you next time.